My name is Jim Garamont. I'm the senior writer-editor for the Department of Defense, and I work out of the Office of the Secretary of Defense for Public Affairs. I enlisted in the Army, and I signed up to be an infantryman. I got hurt, and the Army offered me the opportunity to be a reporter. And I wasn't exactly sure what that was supposed to be, but I figured I wanted to stay in the service, so I did it, and they assigned me to Stars and Stripes, and I found I really enjoyed it. Coverage of the Iranian hostage crisis back in 1979 was a defining moment. I had been in Tehran just 2 weeks before the hostages were taken at the U.S. Embassy. And following that story through the entire process was a transformative sort of experience. I've been in my current job for 32 years. I'm going to keep doing it until I get it right. But I'm pretty much at the top of the food chain for reporters in the Department of Defense. I've learned actually that it's always more important to talk to people. I don't like working on the phone as much, and I certainly don't like working through text or via email. These are things that you do if you have to, but I think you get a better sense of the person and a better sense of the story if you're actually dealing with people. And I think that's the most important thing I've learned. You have different ways. Every person has a different way of telling a story. Your voice in a story can be important and can be motivating. You're trying to communicate not just the facts in a case, but the essence of why it should matter to the reader or to the person who's watching it. You should try to find ways to do that as best you can. While I've spent a lifetime covering the Department of Defense, the one thing that it has convinced me is how important from every soldier, sailor, airman, or Marine I've spoken to, how important they feel having a free press is to the country. It's a symbiotic relationship, really, and you can't really have one without the other. And I think where people are putting the press under attack right now, I think that's a mistake. There are times when the press isn't doing their job, and we find out later we regret it. I think it's important that young people do look at this as a profession and try to enter it.